I'm going to share with you a Sephora haul. Frankly, I wasn't even planning to shop the Sephora sale that's going on right now, but I ended up going into the store. I walked out of Sephora, you guys. I walked out of Sephora this much later. I mean, honestly, I can't even believe it. Now, some of that stuff I actually picked up from my mom. I picked some stuff up for my daughter, so it's not all my stuff. I'm going to share with you a tiny part of the purchase, the things that I actually think are compelling that I got home and I actually really think I'm glad I bought them, basically. If you are new here, my name is Penny. I'm a master esthetician. I'm a skincare junkie. I'm a makeup junkie. I love all this stuff so much. I love testing products. I love reviewing products. I love geeking out on the ingredient decks, sharing information with you. This year I'm doing a lot of wellness. I am really into beauty from the inside out. That means not only, of course, our wellness, but our kindness, our heart, all of these things. Totally into all of that this year. If that sounds good to you, I really do hope that you'll consider subscribing to this channel before you go. Okay, so let's start with skincare. I'm going to tell you the thing, one of the things that I picked up that I was also influenced by somebody else here on social media, and that is Susan Yara. She showed this hydration peptide cream from Shani Darden. She showed this on her Instagram, and what she said was that she had been sent this in PR and that she was going to repurchase it at the sale. And that's one of those things where you know it must be good if you're willing to repurchase it after it was sent to you. Now, clearly this wasn't sent to me. I went out and bought it, but I thought that that was a really good recommendation. Now, this has peptides in it. It has humectants in it. It has ceramides in it. But what really got me, especially when I tested it in the store, is the consistency of it is kind of a cream gel. Now, I have my very favorite peptide moisturizer that I go through over and over, and that is my Peptide Night Cream from Dermatology. I use that morning, I use that night. I love that one. It is literally holy grail for me. So this one really had to do something that that one didn't in order for me to pick it up. So when I saw it in the store, the very first thing that I noticed was the gel cream texture. That is super duper appealing to me, and I don't know, you probably can't tell, but it just has this really beautiful consistency that I think is going to make a perfect daytime moisturizer under makeup. It isn't like super dewy or anything like that, but it's definitely super hydrating. If you have mature skin and you want to get some peptides on board, I think peptides are everything. They're so hydrating to the skin, which gives it this immediate plumping effect. Then they're also cell communicating ingredients, so they can help with collagen production and all of the things that are anti-aging. That's why I like my Dermatology peptide moisturizer so much. I know that it's so much more than a moisturizer. It's got so many great nourishing ingredients, but also skin communicating ingredients that are going to help with anti-aging, if you will. So this one is really interesting, and I'm super excited to try it out. I just got it. This is seriously the most impromptu haul. I haven't done a haul in I don't even know how long. So this is one that if you're shopping the sale and you're kind of curious about skincare at Sephora, there isn't a ton there that I highly recommend. This one I think is worth a look, and I'll give a full review later, but it's 58 bucks. You get 2.5 ounces. It's in a glass bottle with a pump, so it checks a ton of boxes. Shani Darden is an esthetician, so I think that that's pretty cool that she has her own product line. Anyway, all in all, my first impressions on this one are really good. And I feel positively influenced by Susan Yara. Okay, the second thing is something that I actually came across while I was at Sephora. I picked this up and put it down multiple times, and then finally what I did was I sprayed it on my face and walked around the store and then looked in the mirror. This is the Kosas Plump and Juicy Vegan Collagen Spray On Serum. It looks like this. The bottle, first of all, are some of my very favorite colors. I don't know, I love the bottle. It's a glass bottle. It has a spray, and the idea of a spray-on serum super intrigues me. And this brand, Kosas, is a brand that I really like a lot. I like many things from the brand. Here's the thing. The vegan collagen, that part of the title is like, whatever. I don't know. That just seems silly. The spray on serum. That got me. That intrigued me when I was in there, because to me that implies it's a little bit more than just a spray on essence toner type of thing. And it's not quite as thick as an actual serum, but it sounds like you're going to get a little bit more than an essence, etc. So when I sprayed this on my face over what I already had on, and then I walked around the store, I stopped to look in the mirror for something else that I was kind of playing around with or whatever, and I could not believe how good my skin looked. I could not believe it. What happened was it just hydrated the surface of my skin, and by doing that, it made my skin texture look so much better. And then I waited. I was in the store for probably half an hour, because I'm not huge on spraying stuff on my face during the day, like to refresh, because usually the way I look at that is that can dehydrate your skin over time. Kind of like if you think about licking your lips, how, yeah, when you lick your lips, they feel like you just moisturized them. But as that evaporates off, it takes with it some of the native hydration, ultimately leaving your lips a little bit more dry and eventually getting them cracked and flaky and all that stuff. It's kind of usually how I look at products like this, or ones that look like this. This doesn't seem to do that. This seems to leave behind so much hydration and so much kind of softening that there is no leaving of hydration. It doesn't completely evaporate, and it doesn't take with it your native hydration. It just leaves this soft kind of hydrated look. And what I noticed the most was the texture change. And all that was softening the surface of my skin so that the texture looked better. I mean, clearly it is incidental, and once you wash your face, that's probably it. It's just hydration. But it was enough to where I went ahead and bought it. It was $48. Of course, I got my discount, and it's one of those products that I can totally see myself rebuying. Now what I have done is I've used this one twice now. I have put it on right after, I put it on after I cleanse my skin, then I put this on like it's going to be an essence / serum. Then I added a serum, my Dermatology Needleless, and then I went on with my normal skincare. And lo and behold, I do feel like I got a little bit more hydration out of my skincare kind of layer up. I also think that this is going to be fantastic going into the summer. I love the kind of thing that can just give parched skin kind of some refresh. That's the other way that I have used this, is I have sprayed it midday, and exactly like it happened in the store, I feel like it refreshed and made my skin look better. Like when you go out in the sun and you see that kind of, you know, the way that your skin can look luminous in the sun because it's hydrated but not greasy, that's kind of what this did. So I'm really excited about this because the ingredient deck is good. I like this brand. The price point, it's a little bit high, but on discount, it's pretty, you know, that's kind of nice. Kosas runs discounts in their, on their website throughout the year. So I know I can buy it another time when it goes on discount. Anyway, this was definitely a really great buy. So glad I got it, and I'm highly recommending it to you if you're shopping the sale. Now, I only have a couple more things that I want to share with you because several things that I got are just not worth sharing. One thing that absolutely is, this is something that I picked up before the Sephora sale. I didn't actually know that Sephora had this brand, and I ordered from the brand Refy. I ordered it's their eyebrow tint, and it looks like this. And you guys, this is so great. Here's the deal. I have micro shaded, micro bladed brows. And it's actually something that I regret doing. And I'm probably going to do a whole video on that. I don't regret the micro blading, but I regret the micro shading, which is where they actually kind of tattoo underneath a whole shadow of an eyebrow. Well, I feel like it's a little bit harsh on me, and I'm anxiously waiting for it to continue to lighten up. So much so that at night I take my retinoid, I take a little extra retinoid, and I massage it into my eyebrows, doing exactly the opposite of what they tell you to do in order to keep your eyebrow tattoo. They always say avoid with your retinoids and your acids. No, I make sure I massage that stuff into my eyebrows because I want that shadow to lighten up. It just really was really harsh. Anyway, I was recently watching a video of my friend Gabby from the channel Glam Girl Gabby. She had a professional makeup artist, a friend of hers, do her makeup. And when she did her eyebrows, her friend, I believe her name was Rachel, and I will link that video, she suggested to Gabby that she use a lighter color at the inner part and then go to the outer part and kind of graduate it out to be darker, you know, so the inside is softened up. So I've been using these little Refy tints because what I like about them is they actually just get color on the actual eyebrow hair, not on the skin. So I'm able to kind of differentiate the hair from the skin and that shadow, that tattoo, which I think makes my brows look a little bit more natural and less tattooed. I picked this one up again because they're glorious. They are so great for just tinting the eyebrow hair, but not adding a bunch of color to your skin and whatnot and going overboard. I think that these are really user friendly and they're perfect. Well, when I saw that they carried them at Sephora, I decided to grab a backup while it was on sale. So I picked this one up. The other thing that I picked up in the same vein was from Anastasia. I picked up the blonde color for the eyebrows. Now I grabbed this and it kind of looks like it's not even full, but I just bought this. Hopefully it really is full. That's so weird. Anyway, it looks like this, and I got this to do exactly that technique. And the idea is that I'm going to use this on this part of my eyebrow, hoping to kind of make it look a tiny bit less harsh, a little bit lighter. And then I'm going to go in with the soft brown from Refy and kind of blend out so that the eyebrows aren't so incredibly tattooed looking. If you're similar to me and you got your eyebrows micro shaded, micro bladed, the whole thing, and you think they're a little bit too harsh, play around with different color eyebrow gels / tints / pencils to try and soften up, especially at this inner corner with a lighter color than your tattoo / microblade shade, etc. That may help you out. I'm going to play around with this, and I may end up doing a whole video on it and kind of do an homage to Gabby and Rachel and say thank you, because I think that it's a really, really great tip. And this is the product that I picked up to achieve it. I picked up 2 bottles of my Kerastase dry shampoo. I got this because every single Sephora sale I replenish this. I got the last 2 on the shelf. So if you are somebody who likes this, it's a great time to stock up because it's expensive, and I'm used to shopping at the beauty supply. So anytime I have to buy Haircare full retail, I'm like, I can't do it. So getting that on sale is great. Now, if you have, if you don't want to do that now, just know that Kerastase runs sales themselves. So you're not missing out. You can still get it on sale some other time, but it is definitely one of my very favorite dry shampoos. It is my day 2 or maybe day 3 dry shampoo, whereas my Living Proof Perfect Hair Day is my day 3, day 4, day 5 dry shampoo, because each of them leaves my hair feeling really, really clean, really silky, looks fantastic, smells amazing, and they do such a good job. So those are my 2 holy grail dry shampoos. I don't replenish the Living Proof at Sephora or anywhere like that because I can get that one at the beauty supply, but I highly recommend that if you can't shop somewhere like a beauty supply, that Living Proof Perfect Hair Day dry shampoo is fantastic to get on sale as well, because it's also expensive. I bought a bunch of lip glosses, and I bought, some other random stuff. I replenished my Beauty Blender solid cleanser. I got 2 of those. Highly, highly, highly recommend those. Those are so fantastic for cleaning your brushes and your beauty blenders. And my daughter plays with a lot of my makeup, and I have gotten her into, for at home, just play. And so I've gotten her really into the habit of cleaning her brushes and my brushes and beauty blenders often. So she kind of overuses those little solid cleansers, but it's okay. I'm like, if you're going to get into that habit, that is so fantastic. I highly recommend that to you. They are so easy to use. They make cleaning your brushes and your beauty blenders really, really easy. They come with a little scrubby thing that, so you can scrub the brushes, and they just work really, really well. If you've never tried one of those solid cleansers, it's definitely worth a shot. I have tried the Ulta brand. I've tried Sonia Kashuk's. I have tried several off brands. None of them actually work quite as well as the Beauty Blender. It is like $16, so I love to get it on sale. I do kind of stock up during the sales for that, because even that extra $3 off is worth it. They last a long time, but I definitely like to get them on sale, and I highly, highly recommend them if you are shopping the sale. All right, you guys, that's my huge haul. Let me know what you're picking up at the sale. If there is any last minute skincare that you would like me to pick up and review, or if there's anything that you feel kind of like this Kosas that you're like wowed by that you really have to share with everyone else in the comment section, please do that. This is such a great space for sharing, you know, our wow moments. Also, if you're not shopping the sale, don't feel FOMO. If you are at 15% or 10%, it's almost not even worth shopping the sale, honestly. I mean, I really, really recommend that unless you absolutely want something specific or you're replenishing something that you can't normally get on sale, it's just an okay sale. It's not like it's, you know, end all be all. There'll be more sales. And all of these brands usually have their own sales periodically throughout the year. So this isn't the last time anything's going to be on sale either. All right, you guys, I hope that you are having a really wonderful day. Thanks for watching this super impromptu video, and I will talk to you in my next skincare video. Take care.